Right. So much money. So many missions to do. Right. That's the one I want. Prestige exceptional. So we've got to fly by the moon. This has got stages. Gather data from the moon. Return to Kerbal and from a flyby of the moon. Okay, so we're just going to fly by it. They don't actually need us to land on it yet. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take the money. Right. Are any of these good? I get so freaked out by these. I find them very difficult. This is just landed. I can test at the coupler. Landed. Landed is fine. Don't get much money from it, but sure. Something. That's in flight. Surveys. They're okay. The ones I most enjoy are the tourist ones, I'll be honest. I quite like taking tourists up. I can do that. Okay. We've got to think about this now. Got all of these things. I feel like the big science thing is quite a big one. But this is the thing, we can't afford quite as much as before. And now we've got a mission to fly by the moon, and that's no small deal. Okay. The hitchhiker storage. More electrics. That's all the space plane stuff. This is quite good. It means you can take up more Kerbals. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the science one. We're going to have some proper science missions next. And that's going to help us a lot, I think, in unlocking the rest of the stuff. What a proper science mission involves, I'm not that clear yet, but I think we can do some pretty good things. Can I unlock anything new here? Not really. We can do some new things. It'll be good. I almost promise. Look, if we upgrade this as well, we can start doing EVAs, which will get us even more science. Let's do it. We're going to do an EVA. That's it. That's going to be our mission. This next time. I think it was Alexei Leonov, who did the first one in real life, and it nearly ended in disaster because of his spacesuit. The lack of pressure, you know, in the vacuum of space made it sort of swell up and balloon up, because it's full of air, obviously. And so he couldn't get back into the cabin, and he had to sort of manually let air out of his spaceship, his spacesuit, in order to fit back in to the cabin. And of course, because it was the Cold War, none of that was revealed. Like, that was hidden from the world, that happened at all. Until after the Iron Curtain came down. Right. It's time for some big science. We're going to do some big science. I'm not sure what to do with this. How big is it? It's really small. So, you can put data in it. Yeah. Okay. I'll get to it. I'll do it. Right. So, that's a bit of extra weight that we're taking up with us this time. We know we can achieve orbit with this ship, is the thing. What else did I unlock? Was it all electronics? Got battery packs, got that big science thing, got more of those. You know what, it might be worth taking an extra parachute. That's a drogue chute, so that's just going to slow you down a bit. But let's do an extra parachute, because we've got this extra weight on us now. Got the new science pad. So We'll add it now for parachute. It'll be fine. This is my new motto. Actually, at work, it's probably fine. I'm not sure whether we should be putting these up at all. I guess not. Let's wait until it actually clearly have a problem. That's not the best solution to everything, I'll admit. Okay. Wait until there's an actual problem. Our other motto at work, of course, is in print, mistakes can't be corrected. Not sure if that's... We'll see. Okay, so I can't actually add any more parts now. Let's use them all up to do that. I need to upgrade our construction place. Entirely new model. Oh my god. What have I done? Do not need cap locks on. Okay, who are we taking this time? Valentina. We need to get you a star. We're gonna do this. New and upgraded. You're gonna love it. I promise. I've got more fuel. I've got more fun. Okay. We're going for EVA mission. Boom. I mean, there have been all sorts of these sort of... I mean, the International Space Station obviously do EVAs all the time. But as I understand it, they aren't like a simple matter. It's not like an easy, simple thing that they just do for, you know, and they can just whip on a spacesuit and go outside. They like plan every single movement that they have to do out in advance, and they have to like keep track of all their tools and stuff, because if it drifts away, goes into orbit, and it like can damage satellites and stuff. Wow. Interesting. Okay, we're still going up at a beautiful rate. I love this ship. It works so well. And I've even added more fuel to it and science. So we won't go as high because of that, the extra weight. But look, we're already going to be above the atmosphere. This ship's so good! I could do so much more with it. We shall see. We shall see if we can actually do more with it. Right. We're not going to be able to do all of the experiments straight away. We're going to have to save some for getting back on Kerbal. But we can do the big one, and that'll be good. The thing is, if you repeat experiments in the same environment, you get less science from it until there's no new science you can do, and it's, you know, no good. Until you get the science lab, in which case you can repeat them, basically, ad infinitum, I think. But yeah, but once you've got onto the moon, there's so much science you can get there. This is the thing, that you also get science from doing things in different biomes. So different planets in different geographical locations have different science to them. So if I landed on Kerbal in the grasslands instead of at the space center, I would get different science. And again, if I landed in the desert, or if I go to the North Pole. So those are locations we can go to at some point, just to get the science. Which will help us get to the moon, because getting to the moon is not as easy as that. We're going to need a lot of parts. We're going to need to unlock quite a few, I think. But you don't have to watch me suffer all of it. I'll do some of this, you know, off camera, and some of it on camera. So you get to see the highlights, I think. I don't think you have to watch me do every single flight, because that will take hours. I mean, some of these flights are pretty long. I need to be watching my fuel, don't I? as well as this line. Here we go, we're going into orbit again, because there's no point doing an EVA without an orbit, right? Also, that means we can practice our landing again. I'm doing full burn this time as well. Ugh. Maybe I'm not doing this perfectly. But, yeah, we were getting a lot of height there. And we want a lot of horizontal speed, not necessarily ascending speed. So let's just get to the top of our arc again. Let's see if we can do that a bit more professionally. I mean, I've got to make Valentina proud, right? I don't think Valentina Tereshkova is still alive, but Gagarin definitely isn't. He didn't actually survive very long after his first flight. He died in '68, which was only 7 years after he was the first man in space. And it was really sad. It was just a flying accident in a MiG, I think. Yeah, it was just like a foggy day or something, and bad weather, and so he ended up crashing his plane. But he had been touring all around the world as, you know, a hero of the Soviet Union. He got a lot of fame and praise and everything for what he, you know, just going up there. Whereas Sergei Korolev, the guy who actually built the rockets, I mean, on the American side you had Werner von Braun, the guy who invented the V2 rockets, and he went, you know, he basically escaped Germany as the war was ending and went to America, and after a lot of persuading, because the American government didn't really want to use the German scientists, they wanted to use American scientists. But after a lot of persuading, he got them to let him build rockets for them, and he ended up building the Saturn V and getting the Americans to the moon and everything. Sergei Korolev was like the Russian equivalent, but he had a much harder story. And the thing is, nobody's ever heard of him because he was so important to the Soviet space program that he was kept a complete secret until he died. Nobody knew he even existed because the Russians were scared the Americans would assassinate him or kidnap him or something. So all that anyone knew was there was a chief designer, and that was like his go-to name. But he never actually got known by his own name until he was dead. So he never got to tour the world and get his medals and see the cheering crowds like cheering him. Which is it's sad, but he did an awful lot, really. In fact, he basically started the space race. What happened was, he basically educated himself on developing space rockets, and then there was the revolution, and there was the World War II, and Stalin took power. And Stalin held the purges, and as an educated guy building rockets, he got denounced as a possible enemy of the state and was sent to work in a gulag in the Far East. And it wasn't until after the war, look how much science that gets us, that's so good, that they decided they needed him, you know, properly needed him. So what they did was they got him out and said, we've captured all of these V2 manufacturing plants, the V2 rockets that the Germans were using to destroy London, make a Russian version. And so he did. And they had in mind that these rockets, they're a great way to get nuclear weapons and explosions to the enemy, which at that time was America. So they desperately wanted him to make an intercontinental missile. And he did. He did build it. But he persuaded them to let him show it off, not by obviously firing payloads across the sea, the Atlantic or the Pacific, or however you'd send it to America, but by firing a satellite into space. So he kind of achieved his dream, freaked the Americans out, and kick-started the space race all sort of in one thing. And then it only took him a few years to get a chance to send a man up. So, great guy. Hard life, but he did it. And then he had to basically... The Soviet government didn't care about space, but as long as he was getting first, which is why he was doing things. Anyway, Valentina, now is your time. Let's not let go of the spaceship. I don't trust myself to get back to it, but I will do an EVA report. We will keep it. Okay, that's look at that. Oh god, it's moving. I'm going back in. Bored. Oh. That shouldn't be as scary as it is. My god. Alright, okay. We're here. We're getting to the low part, but we've got lots of fuel. So what I'm going to do is, again, in the interests of trying to land on the sunny side of the planet, unlike last time, I am going to fire here and try and slow us down. Now this might go poorly. But if it looks like it's going to go poorly, we will stop. And we will try something else. But we haven't got that much fuel. But we're going to try and land now. Ooh. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, it's working. We're going to land. It's all good. I have no control of this. Why was the SAS off? Look, I want this to be an actual controlled landing, maybe? Do you mind? Okay, where are we going to land at the moment? Sort of that way. Probably in the sea, but we'll aim for that crater. Yeah, we did. Valentina did it. Because she is a badass. These starting Kerbals are very cool. You've got Bill as well, I think is the engineer, and the other one. Damn it, I don't use them enough. But they will repair damaged things. The engineers and the scientists will get you more science, but right now we don't have room for more than one crew. So, Valentina, you just have to do all the science for us. Okay, I haven't done any of the other science on the ship, but we're going to do that when we get lower down and we can get more results from it. Last time we did pressure one in space, didn't we? So as soon as we get back in the atmosphere, we can at least do that one, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's go down. There you go, look, it automatically slows you down as soon as you get into the atmosphere. Let's lock the pressure. Yes! Very good. Very nice. That is exactly what I want. Okay. Oh, you look happy at least. I'm getting stressed already. This game is stressful. It's fun and satisfying when you get these things done. But oh my word, so many things to do. You know what I didn't do? I didn't test that thing on the landing pad. Oh, it only says that we need it landed, but I haven't got any departures left. I've only got that one, and I'm not going to land with all of this still attached. We'll do it next time. It'll be fine. Okay, let's get down. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Going at 2,000 meters per second through the atmosphere. Slowly. That's not slowly. I don't mean slowly. Here we go. Okay, we're going to land in the sea. Let's just do it. Let's just slow down before we burn up. It'll be fine. It's probably fine. Bye bye. We are going to land. Have we done this? Yeah, we've done that. Reset. How about you? Do you think we can get a good... No. Okay. Right. Desperately. Do not waver. Do not let the flames get too close to anything. Do not want any overheating. We just want to keep it right in that dot. Later, when these guys have got a bit more experience and they've got their stars, they can do a bit more to help me pilot the ships. But for now, it's just me. Here we go. Surface. Oh my god. I can't remember what the longest anyone has spent in re-entry is, but it is quite a long time in this fiery bit. There's just so much friction with the atmosphere. God. Okay, we are slowing down. It's all... No, don't wobble, don't wobble. This is how things get blown up. If you wobble. We didn't ask for wobbling. Oh. How about here? Yes! Look at that. Flying over Kerbal's water. Does that mean we get a different... Yes. Okay, this is going well. No. Okay. And we've done the pressure, didn't we? No. Okay. Well, at least we definitely know the height. It will be 0. That's sea level. Okay, so that will be fine. When you're over the mountains, it can be a bit dodgier. Okay, turn the SAS off, and we will fire our many parachutes to get all the science payload back down. And then we'll have many science, and we can do many unlocking. Good. We've splashed into the ocean. We haven't done it yet. Don't get cocky. Anything can happen. Okay, we've had our early space victories, and I'm quite happy with what we've achieved, to be honest. Getting into orbit is always a good way to start anything, I think. And doing an EVA as well. We've done all like the major first Soviet victories. Obviously, only the Americans have landed people on the moon, so that's the long-term goal and beyond. Maybe we will beat NASA, although that could be quite hard, to be fair. Like, do you think we'll get to this game? This game's version of Mars is Duna. Do you think we'll get to Duna before like SpaceX sends a Dragon capsule? Who knows? Right, here comes the splashdown. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Right, there's only one thing we haven't done. Oh. We're basically causing massive pollution and making the Kerbal seas a bit gooier. Okay, how much science did we get overall? Hopefully lots, and then we can buy new things. Yeah! Oh, so many. So many science. So much. Okay, we're in a good level. She's at level 1. Everybody wins. Okay. I think I'm going to call it there for a bit, but we are going to do more of this, and it's going to be fantastic. See you soon.